Welcome to Movie Madness. If you're craving thrills, spills, and non-stop excitement, you're in the right place. Today, we're counting down the top 10 best action movies on Netflix in 2024, handpicked for the ultimate action fans. From jaw-dropping stunts to epic battles and unforgettable heroes, these films are guaranteed to keep your heart racing. Make sure to stick around. #1 is a blockbuster that everyone's talking about this year. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and smash the bell icon for your weekly dose of epic recommendations. Alright, let's dive in. Here's our countdown of the top 10 action movies on Netflix for 2024. Starting with number 10. What is your best action movie of 2024? Write in the comment box. Number 10. The Union. Mike McKenna is a construction worker from New Jersey whose life changes unexpectedly when his high school sweetheart Roxanne Hall re-enters his life after 25 years. She is now a secret agent for a covert organization known as the Union and recruits him, initially against his will. Mike was dating Nicole, his 7th grade English teacher. Mike lives with his mother Lorraine. His friend Ronnie is getting married, and Mike is the best man who is supposed to plan the bachelor party for the gang, including Bobby and Johnny. It was good fun and enjoyed every minute of it. Good actors and a half-decent plot with some Tom Cruise moves. They don't pretend to be a James Bond thriller, but I gave it 8 points for entertainment. If you want to watch a fast, fun, and engaging movie, give this one a watch. Number 9. Atlas. In the year 2043, humanoid artificial intelligence terrorist Harlan leads a war of machines against humans, which leaves 3 million people dead. All types of military and non-military robots controlled by AI rebel against humans and bypass their security protocols on Harlan's orders. Harlan was developed at Shepard Robotics under the watch of AL expert Val Shepard. Val trained Harlan alongside her 10-year-old daughter Atlas. Eventually, Harlan was responsible for overriding all robot programming and launching the war on humans. The military forces of a new international coalition of nations have a string of victories against Harlan and gets him to flee into outer space. In his departure message, Harlan warns that he will return to finish what he started. Number 8. Rebel Moon, Part 2, The Scargiver. Velt was a human colony and peaceful until the gaze of the Mother World fell upon it. Admiral Noble looked at Velt as a granary for the Mother World and demanded more than the moon could give. So, Korra and Gunnar set forth from the village to gather warriors to stand against Noble's dreadnought. On New Wodi, they were joined by Tarak, and in the mines of Dagus, by Nemesis. They picked up General Titus from the Colosseum of Pollux. On the planet Charon, they picked Darien Bloodaxe and his lieutenant Mylius. On the floating docks on Gondoval, the rebels ambushed Noble and Korra triumphs. Unknown to Korra, the Imperium had picked up Noble's body and resurrected him under watch from Cassius, a warrior from Noble's dreadnought. Noble orders Cassius to set a course for Velt to confront the Scargiver. Number 7. Code 8, Part 2. 5 years following the events of Code 8, the LCPD has reformed their militarized tech program, replacing the majority of their armed humanoid robots with non-lethal companion K9 robots, similar to dogs. Under the leadership of Sergeant Kingston, the project has been a success and the streets have never been safer. Kingston is running for mayor on back of the success of the project. More than 200 K9 units have been deployed throughout the city. Kingston claims that the K9 units have been programmed not to harm humans and will stand down as soon as the human threat surrenders. 4% of the population has special abilities, and most of them live under the poverty line. They are heavily policed. Initially, the powers helped build the cities of the future, but once robots became a reality, the powers became a threat and outlaws in society. The drug psych is manufactured from the spinal fluid of powers. Number 6. Badland Hunters. In Badland Hunters, a high-octane Korean action film set against a gritty post-apocalyptic backdrop, we delve into the lives of 2 tenacious bounty hunters, Ji-hoon and Soo-min, surviving in the unforgiving Badlands. In a world where societal structures have crumbled, leaving only remnants of law and order, the Badlands become a playground for criminals and outlaws. Ji-hoon, a former elite military operative haunted by a troubled past, reluctantly partners with the resourceful and cunning Soo-min. The duo takes on dangerous missions to capture elusive targets, navigating through the harsh terrain filled with rival factions, mutated creatures, and the constant threat of lawlessness. Number 5. Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire. After saving the world from an ancient god of destruction in Ghostbusters Afterlife, 2021, Gary and the Spanglers settle into the old fire station in New York, where the original Ghostbusters, 1984, began their journey to save the world from paranormal threats. But just when they thought they could enjoy their newfound peace, the team stumbles upon a mysterious object that frees an unstoppable force from the depths of history. As chaos reigns and pure evil plunges the world into darkness, the Ghostbusters must once again step up to save humankind from the brink of doom. With 2 generations of ghost hunters fighting side by side, the stakes have never been higher. Will they be able to avert the inevitable before everything freezes over? Number 4. Golden Kamuy. Set in the late Meiji period in Hokkaido, Japan, Saichi Sugimoto is a war hero who was known as Immortal Sugimoto during the Russo-Japanese War. He now starts a new life in Hokkaido. To raise money for his plan, he pans for gold in Hokkaido. He hears about the existence of gold nuggets that belong to the indigenous Ainu people, but were stolen by a man known as Naprabo. Right before he was caught, Naprabo allegedly hid the gold nuggets. In prison, Naprabo tattooed the secret location among the bodies of 24 different prisoners. Each prisoner had a piece that would collectively reveal the location of the gold nuggets. Naprabo then escaped prison with those 24 prisoners. One day, Saichi Sugimoto is attacked by a wild bear. At that time, he is saved by an Ainu girl named Asurpa. Asurpa's father was killed by the man who stole the gold nuggets, and she wants to take revenge on her father's killer. Saichi Sugimoto and Asurpa, for different reasons, begin to work together. More people join the chase for the hidden gold nuggets. Number 3. Carry On. Ethan is a security executive in an international airport in the United States. While on duty one day, he is blackmailed into clearing a package of explosives carried by a passenger. This sets off a chain of hectic events where he attempts to avert a catastrophe. If you're seeking a film that delivers pure action and thrills without overemphasis on realism, this movie is a perfect choice. It harkens back to the 90s era of action thrillers, where audiences could immerse themselves in the excitement without scrutinizing every detail's plausibility. The film boasts a compelling lead actor, complemented by a strong performance from the female police officer, creating a dynamic duo that enhances the narrative. Notably, it relies on practical effects over CGI, offering authentic action sequences that are both engaging and refreshing. In summary, it's an entertaining action flick that allows viewers to relax and enjoy the ride. Number 2. The Shadow Strays. Codename 13, a 17-year-old trained assassin known as a Shadow, is part of an international organization of assassins. On a mission in Japan, she assassinates her primary target, the leader of a criminal clan. However, 13 is dazed after accidentally killing a bystander and is incapacitated. Umbra, 13's mentor, eliminates the rest of the clan and rescues her. Umbra reprimands 13 for her lapse in focus and puts 13 under suspension for a psych retraining in Jakarta. Umbra herself is tasked to undertake a mission in Cambodia by the handler. Now this is awesome action movie. There was no such action movie since Raid 1 to 2, but it was more brutal than Raids. This is not for those with weak stomachs, because here you have some scenes which can easily be part of some slasher horror. But don't get me wrong, this movie was not some meaningless violence flick. Oh no, he is much more than that. Storyline was very good for action movie and acting was great, especially from lead actors. Number 1. Bad Boys: Ride or Die. It must be a lot of fun to write these Bad Boys movies. The 2 lead characters really are great, and they play off each other so well. And even if you wrote something in the script that was a so-so, you know you've got a couple of great actors who will make it work. There were a couple of lines in this movie where I thought to myself, on paper that probably wasn't all that funny, but they found a delivery that got a chuckle out of me. There's everything you could want out of a Bad Boys movie in this one. The action is there, the laughs are there, there's a great menacing villain, and there are some fun side characters to help carry the load. We are 4 movies into the series and have yet to see a drop-off in standard whatsoever. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, Top Select 10, like and share the video. Thank you.